As in his writings, Clive Barker is able to explore the darker side of subjects like religion, sexuality, and human nature through his stark, disturbing artwork. New York's Best Cutler Gallery put several of Barker's oil paintings and pen and ink drawings up for view recently, and the author offered to show us around. We were anxious to see whether the horror master's art conjured up the same creepy feelings as his novels and films. We weren't disappointed.
This was the cover for the first of the Books of Blood, and what I really wanted to do was get that sort of Boschian sense that there's lots of stuff going on, beasts of every kind, a little demon here with a knife in his head, you know, holding up my picture. Don't ask, I don't know.
Barker often designs the cover art for his books. Going a step further in his recent novel, The Thief of Always, he provided the cover art and numerous interior illustrations as well. The author finds taking time out to paint is the perfect antidote for writer's burnout. But not all his artwork is associated with his writing. As our tour continued, Barker showed us paintings that were done purely for his own pleasure.
Okay, so what we have here are the big three paintings of the exhibition. Three paintings which are designed to go together on the wall and to go together symbolically. This first picture is the primal mother, is the beginning of the world in a sense. A woman who has the breasts and belly of a Neolithic Venus. She's walking through, I guess, the primeval mud from which we all rise. There's an egg moon in the sky, which implies the beginning of things. And perhaps most importantly, she's trailing this, I guess it's eggs. I suppose it's eggs. She's leaving this trail behind her, which leads on into the second picture. And the second, which is the centerpiece of these three, is a rather melancholy picture. You know, here this kind of mutated creature, half dog, half whatever, human, roughly. There's a little Yoda in there, actually, I think. This figure bearing a dying god on his back, the image of the dying god, Jesus, obviously Adonis, Odin, all gods who died on trees, all gods who died in blood and then were resurrected. Here's this character not really inspired by this image, but carrying it as though it's basically a great weight to him, which regrettably I think religion often is to us. And this leads on to the third and most depressing of the images, which is the future. The sun, the moon in the first one, the sun in this one, the sun dying, the sun's turned the color of dried blood. And here is, I suppose, mankind at the very end with a straitjacket, you know, the straps that fall from a straitjacket's arms falling down there. In a sense, it's past, future, it's past, present, future. And when I step out of this and you step back, you'll see that the landscape, the line of the landscape is the same from picture to picture, so that the horizons play as a constant, and when you walk away from the picture, you see that it almost plays as a single image, at which point I will leave you to that.
Some viewers might admire Clive Barker's artwork, while others could find it appalling. But dark as it may be, the man Stephen King has crowned the new face of horror has one hell of an imagination.